that this person that wants to dedicate all this time, all this training, all this energy towards how long they can do the worm,
God forbid
maybe.
a person have a hobby.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the show, people. Welcome to the show.
Eat my shorts.
So here is to conversation.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Welcome to the Cash Exchange.
What up?
How you been?
Not too shabby. This is actually a much later recording than we usually do, but I feel like I'm real jazzed to knock another one out.
Yeah.
What about you?
You had a night coffee, I heard.
Yeah. Got to get my go juice.
I was telling her mom that I can't drink coffee past 5, just on personal principle, because I work a night job, so I'm often not off of work until 1 o'clock in the morning. And then if I have any kind of caffeine during my shift, I will not fall asleep until like 3 or 4. And so my whole next day is shot.
Yeah.
So I am no longer allowed caffeine past 5 p.m.
That is a
So we'll see how this goes.
risk you run. Maybe we'll get some delirious conversation out of you.
There is an episode really early on in this podcast where we recorded, I want to say it was later than this start. And I'm pretty sure 50% of it, I was just completely dissociated. I was so tired that it was, I think, the second take of the episode that we were doing. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was the one where I was going to San Antonio. No, I was going to Houston. And so I stopped in Austin, which is not on the way, but I got there at, is that the one you're talking about?
No, but keep going.
No, because that one we started recording at I want to say 12:30 in the morning. And then we wrapped it up around 3:30 or 4. And then after that, we stayed up for a little while watching. What did we watch? It was some stand-up. Kill Tony, maybe?
I know what you're talking about. It wasn't... Oh, it might have been Kill Tony.
It was something like that. No, it was Dr. Phil.
Adam Ray's Where He Meets Dr. Phil. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what we watched.
That's
the one where we got... that's where I manifested, just like Vin Diesel did.
Mark Sinclair.
Mark Sinclair. Yeah, that's where...
Moneybags Big Wiener.
Moneybags Big Wiener.
Don't like that I remember that. The episode that I was thinking of was, I think it's Art versus the Artist. It was the second in a marathon recording session. So we had already been one full episode, and I'm pretty sure we lost we got half an hour in, and then it cut out or something, and so we had to restart.
Yeah.
And so we didn't end up starting until so late. And I was just delirious tired. Had the world's biggest cup of coffee because for some reason all of your mugs are meant for giants.
Yeah.
Drank a half gallon of coffee, and so I was just jittery the entire hour and a half. It was longer than that. I think the actual finished product was an hour and a half. So the 3 hours of recording was just... Yeah. I was about to explode out of my skin. Very fun. So now I'm not allowed coffee.
Makes sense. I'm real glad we got those kinks worked out where we didn't make it an hour into an episode and lost everything and had to restart. Like with Ghosts.
I mean, yeah.
We finished almost finished the entire episode. I am too. I think it turned out good.
Take 2 was the best one. Unfortunately, we can never release that cut. It's lost to the ether.
Well,
a lot of hoopla. All right. Do you want to know what your 3 things are for today?
I sure do.
Your 3 things today are Trivial Pursuit, The Pet Rock, and Flaming Dr. Pepper.
Trivial Pursuit, Pet Rock, Flaming Dr. Pepper. Silly creations. Interesting development stories. What is a Flaming Dr. Pepper?
So, a Flaming Dr. Pepper also contains no Dr. Pepper. It is a Texan cocktail from the 80s that involves lighting amaretto and rum on fire and dropping it in beer. I'm
Gross.
curious. Don't want to try it, but I would like to see one be made, I think.
Amaretto's gross.
It is. It is.
It's a real pretentious drink, too. It's like going out and ordering a brandy. Sir, you're at a Chili's. Calm down.
You think they have brandy at Chili's? Maybe a couple servers named Brandy.
Yeah. Trivial Pursuit. I feel like there's an interesting story with the creation of that. And I feel like there's always an interesting story with drinks that get popular, like alcoholic drinks that get popular. And especially ones that you have to do all these extra steps to, like Irish car bomb. Was it a Vegas bomb? Was that dropped in something?
It's the Vegas bomb.
I think it's a drink that's mixed in I'm well past my novelty shot days, but I think it's vodka and
Oh.
something else and dropped into a Red Bull.
It is whiskey. It is Crown Royal, peach schnapps, cranberry juice, and dropped in Red Bull.
There we go.
I don't drink things like that, so I don't.
No.
That sounds like an immediate blackout.
That's like something you drink when you're
Celebrating your 21st birthday?
yes. Or you want to find the most creative ways to drink alcohol when you're underage. It's just like
Sure.
it's just like all the drinking games, the beer pong, which is so gross.
Yeah.
So nasty. If you walk into a house and that's the first drink that you have is beer pong, you have an issue. You have problems, and you need to get that sorted out. What is it? King Cup?
Yeah.
Flip Cup. Is King Cup is the one with the can, right? You put the cans under the tab,
Yes.
and whoever pops it has to chug it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, come on. Just drink your alcohol like a normal person, or don't drink at all.
That's what I opt for.
That is a way you can also go.
Yeah.
Trivial Pursuit and Pet Rock. Pet Rocks are so dumb. So all just genius marketing, but so dumb.
I beg to differ. I support anything with googly eyes. It's a weird place to draw the line, but I support anything with googly eyes.
One of my favorite October trends is when you just start seeing all these videos of these women wearing white sheets with a hole cut out in in the boob area, and it's just poking through with Google eyes. And God, I don't know. It's not even a sexual thing. It's just it makes me feel the warm and fuzzies for the spooky season. You know.
Huh. Sure. You like to see those boo bees?
Yeah. And there's usually googly eyes there too. So
I have literally no idea what you're talking about, so I don't
At
know
least
if I'm on
one.
that side of the internet.
oh, there's people know what I'm talking about. People seen it.
I believe
I'll
the people
send
do,
you.
just not this person.
I'll send you some examples.
This
later.
is the reason that I deleted all my social medias.
I have no clue. I'm trying to cross reference your three things with everything that I know is on the list, and you could just be throwing me a curveball, and I drawn a blank.
So you did get pretty close to it. Like the
Oh.
first thought that you had when it comes to all of this stuff is they all have like these weird origins. All of these were ideas that came about in a bar.
Oh,
They were all things
Okay.
that were founded in bars. Yeah. The idea for the pet rock, the idea for Trivial Pursuit, Trivial Pursuit, if I remember correctly, was brought about because there were people who were really into trivia and they decided that like board games were just there was just too much going on.
Yeah.
It was just a lot. And so they decided to make their own trivia game that was fairly simple, which ended in Trivial Pursuit. But the idea for it
Huh.
came in a bar.
So you did throw me a curveball. This wasn't on our list.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Because that is how those things connect. But it is not the topic of the episode just yet.
Oh, God bless it.
Give me a second. I
Another
was building.
curveball. Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
Do you want to know one of the other great ideas that was built in a bar?
Yes. Yes, I do.
The Guinness Book of World Records, which is
Ow.
on our list.
And I accidentally tied it all together talking about the Irish car bomb.
Yeah.
Look at me.
See, you were on the right path. You were so close in the beginning. I was like, there's no way he doesn't know what episode I'm talking about right now.
Dang it.
You were on it. You nailed it. You were
But
just a shade away from the answer.
But I would be interested in doing an episode that is just based around bar ideas.
I did a decent deep dive into it to see like A, what my 3 things for this episode could be, and B, I got a little ways in and I thought like maybe it could be its own episode. There's not honestly a ton unless you start lowering your standards for what ideas were made at a bar kind of things. So like J.K. Rowling got the idea for Harry Potter when she was on a train, but she wrote a lot of it at like pubs and cafes. Do you consider that a bar idea? Kinda.
A little bit, yeah.
And so like it was a lot of that like gray area. Like Tinder came about because the founder was people watching at a bar and was just watching this just bad date on bad date or like people getting hit on. He thought, hey, what if I made money off of that? What if I could make this worse?
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all for talking about the Guinness Book of World Records. It was very instrumental growing up for me. No real reason why. Like I wasn't trying to settle any bar bets in the 4th grade, but it was nice to have that knowledge at hand.
I also remember it being such an integral part of growing up. And I think a lot of that is associated with the Scholastic Book Fair.
That's what I was
they
going to
were all
say.
aggressively marketed with the Scholastic Book Fair. I don't need to know the longest fingernails in the world. It was not helpful for me to reference that, but every single year, the new shiny cover of 2009's Guinness Book of World Records, which have, I would imagine, all been sunk by this point.
Yeah, it was that and Ripley's Believe It or Not books were all the rage at this Classic Book Fair. Actually, do you want to know a fun fact I learned that is related to this Scholastic company?
Oh God,
Do you know what the original title for the first Harry Potter book was?
Like the UK version, the Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, the original title was the Philosopher's Stone. Did you know Scholastic is the reason that it was changed from Scholastic or from the Philosopher's Stone to the Sorcerer's Stone?
Did they think that American kids
they
didn't
thought
know what a
we're too
philosopher
dumb
was?
to know what a philosopher was.
But we know what sorcerers are? Come on.
They wanted to change it to something real silly. Yeah, they said that the word philosopher sounded too academic and studious for American children to be interested in it. But the thing is that the Philosopher's Stone is like an actual, like, I don't know if it's like a folk tale, fairy tale. It's like a thing that existed before Harry Potter. And so they just threw that out the window and they're like, yeah, we're going to go with this. And then they had some other dumb idea. It was just like the most generic. It was like Harry Potter and the Magic School or something like that.
Ew.
Was what they were going to try to sell it as. And then J.K. Rowling came back and said, what if we changed philosopher to sorcerer? And I don't know if that had anything to do with Sorcerer Mickey, because as far as American pop culture goes, that's the only thing I can see besides Harry Potter where the word sorcerer comes into play.
That's
I don't
interesting.
know. But yeah, Scholastic things for a bunch of dum-dums.
That is why they go on book tours with the least academic sounding books of all time every year. The Guinness Book of
Yeah.
World Records. The only books I remember ever buying from the Scholastic Book Fair were the Simpsons comics.
Yes. Yeah.
The like compendiums of like Treehouse of Horror and things. So I wasn't exactly proving them wrong. Uh, but it's not like I was, yeah, no. I think the most common thing that was bought at the Scholastic Book Fair was the posters of Ferraris and the little hand
Ferraris
pointer things.
and Emmett Smith. Yeah, I remember coming home with an Emmett Smith poster. Yeah,
It was a simpler time.
it was, man.
Do your kids still get Scholastic Book Fairs? Are those still a thing?
They are still a thing. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it just like Minecraft books? Because I remember there being a lot of like
Now,
video game themed things.
yes. Yeah. Minecraft. Yeah. Now it's they give you a link. You type in a code for your kid's school, and you put money on a digital wallet for them.
I felt like a king
The king
when
of
I
the
came
castle.
in with my $20 for the Scholastic Book Fair. Are you? We don't get arcades with the little coins anymore. They
We
like
don't.
even Chuck E. Cheese has the cards. Like, what have we done? We failed these children.
We've ruined it. Yeah,
We need tactile things.
we do. We do. Walking around the arcade with a little jangle in your pocket, and then you have tickets sticking out of every pocket you have.
Or you win a jackpot and you get to have that necklace that tells everyone at the arcade that you're better than them.
Yeah.
Best feeling in the world.
Yep. All gone.
All gone. Did you know that Chuck E. Cheese has adult arcades now? There's one near you.
Yeah, I have heard. And don't they have like some of the original animatronics?
I don't think so, but maybe.
I thought I saw something about that. What's it called?
I am looking it up as we speak. I do not remember.
Chuck's Arcade.
Oh, I guess there's not. I thought there was one in DFW.
The
This is the
arcades do
closest one to
include
UP.
which
Sorry,
one?
go ahead.
The brand's iconic but now inactive animatronic characters like Chuck E. Cheese and Munch's Make Believe Band. So the animatronics are there, they just don't work.
That is a bummer. And also, there's one in Oklahoma City. I thought there was one near you, but I guess not.
What a weird place to put in a place like that.
I would be really interested to see what's at Chuck's Arcade. I think it would be cool to go to one, just for the fun of it.
Well, let's take a road trip. Let's take the show on the road
To Oklahoma City
to Oklahoma City. We
or
can
to
go
Tulsa.
there and to Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill.
Pass.
Okay. Well, then we can go to the Oklahoma City Bombing Museum.
Yeah.
What's more enjoyable, Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill or the Oklahoma City Bombing Museum?
I don't feel like I should answer that.
Okay,
No,
well,
so the last time that I went to Toby Keith's Bar and Grill, it was the one in Windstar, which was my first mistake. I am fully aware of that. It made me so sick on
oh,
the way
yeah?
back. So I will not be returning to a Toby Keith's Bar and Grill.
Mm. Was that post Toby death or pre Toby death?
Free, because I haven't been to a Windstar in years,
Mm.
or I haven't been
Oh,
to Windstar in
Windstar.
years. There's only the one.
There's only the one. And
I haven't
now all their
seen it in
marketing
years.
is World of Windstar. And so everywhere it just says, wow.
I mean, that would be appropriate marketing. He is in the Metroplex.
And then in May, I think they should flip all their advertisements upside down. So they
Yeah.
say,
Take your
Mom.
mom to wins.
Yeah. uh, what's your favorite Guinness World Record?
I have in the course of my research for this episode, have come across a good deal of odd ones. And honestly, the ones that stick with me, the ones that have stuck with me through all of my experience with the Guinness books are the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota kind of things. I just like one large collection of nonsense accumulated into a specific I think the rubber band ball is cool, the paintball is cool. Like the roadside attraction kind of things are always my favorites. Or the biggest foodstuffs, biggest pizza, biggest cookie. Shout out to Bruce Almighty because I think of that was running through my head the entire time I was researching this episode. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way it was. Yeah, okay. So I do have a bone to pick with the Guinness World Record people, and we can go ahead and get this out of the way now, so it's
All
not
right, what do
hanging
you
over
got?
our heads. I think that they should be a little more particular about what they send people out to do, and dictate what is worthy of a world record for the books.
I both wholeheartedly agree, and also, I mean, they gotta. How do you know what's going to be relevant in a decade?
That's true. That's true. I mean, we are hurtling towards idiocracy. So the dumber the record, I guess, the more cherished it'll be in the future based on our current trajectory. But yeah, I mean, it's just when you say I'm going to, I don't know, the farthest someone has traveled by doing the worm, which, for all I know, that was off the top of my head, but could be a Guinness World Record, and I would not be
And it should
surprised
be.
if it was.
It should be.
But maybe, we just move along,
Yeah.
or maybe put them in a subsection of
As
hey,
what?
these are the ones I don't know, just like in the back, kind of like a dishonorable
Just rapid
mentions.
fire.
Yeah, like the Ig Nobel Prize, like the opposite of a Nobel Prize, the opposite of a Guinness World Record. Like
You
these
don't get a
people are
picture, a paragraph. You just get just a little
just a
little
little
blurb at
blurb,
the end. Yeah.
yeah, little one
You get
sentence,
something.
just 7.6 miles. The worm, idiot. Boom, done.
You want to give Razzies to the Guinness record holders?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, how long can you do the worm?
I mean, okay. I'm not saying that it can't be an amazing feat, but I'm saying maybe that this person that wants to dedicate all this time, all this training, all this energy towards how long they can do the worm,
God
maybe
forbid a person have a hobby.
maybe I'm way off here. Maybe that was just a bad example. Maybe there's something else that takes no effort whatsoever. Look, one I know that is in the record books is long as fingernails. That takes no effort. That takes active in effort.
That is absolutely incorrect.
What effort does it take?
To maintain your fingernails once they get past a certain length, I'm going to go ahead and assume, correct me if I'm wrong, that you haven't had long nails, right? At any
No.
point in your time?
No.
Once your nails get, my nails are very short, largely because I work in food service and gross. But after they get about a half inch, maybe, they can start breaking. If you think about how delicate your fingernails are the longer that they get, and you have to protect them constantly, it is you having to be incredibly careful with your hands, and the amount of cleaning, it's the amount of diet precautions you have to take so that your skin and nails are healthy. There's a lot of things that go into it. Also, it's like 40 years of dedication. They're nasty. Don't recommend trying for the record, but it's a lot of work.
But it is also actively avoiding things that, because there's no way you can properly clean yourself, wipe yourself.
Bidet.
If okay, but you're in a public bathroom. What are you doing then? You just letting it air out?
It's
like
the I can't poop
these,
in strange places thing from Family Guy.
Even these people with like 5-inch fingernails, like, and they're fake. The ones that are straight out, there's no way if your fingernails are 5 inches long, naturally, they're going to stand straight out. They're going to start curling on themselves. So you go out, you go get your crystal nail, and you ask for the 5-inchers, and you actively chose that. And now you do all the clicky clack whenever you're texting or typing or anything like that. And then you act completely put out when someone doesn't want to shake your hand or hand you something because you got these 5 daggers on the ends of your fingers. And I don't know, man. Not for me. Not for me. I'll leave it at that. Just not for me.
Sure.
Or anyone I
Just saying.
associate with.
That one takes a lot of work. I really like acrylics. I like fake nails. I don't wear them for sanitary reasons. Like I said, food service is not fans of that. And also I play guitar, and so you can't really do that with acrylics unless you're Dolly Parton, which couldn't be me. But
do you have the Coke nail for the picking? You're picking up Spanish guitar?
Spanish guitar.
That's what it's called. That's what the style's called.
I do sort of have a Coke nail. Like my pinky nail on one hand is longer than the rest of them because
interesting.
I can't cut it too short because my finger got broken when I was younger.
Here we go.
I wasn't going to throw you under the bus.
When was this going to come out? When was this going to come out? Go ahead. Tell it. Go ahead.
All I was going to say is that my pinky was broken when I was younger, and now the nail doesn't grow right, and so I can't cut it really short or else it'll start like hurting because the nail bed is the wrong shape. And so it's longer than the rest of my nails. Was not laying blame. If you want to choose to take it, that's on you.
I'm pleading the fifth.
Sure.
The fifth. Who knew nail talk would be such a point of contention between us? Who knew?
Softening the subject. Do you know the origin of the Guinness Book of World Records?
Hit me.
So it was inspired by a pub argument in London in 1955. The inventor, Sir Hugh Beaver, awesome name.
That is pretty sweet.
Was debating with a friend about the fastest game bird in Europe. When he realized that he did not have a way to confirm what the fastest game bird in Europe was, he decided, hey, I bet a lot of people have arguments like this in pubs. I bet we could make a book that would solve this. And so he used his position as the he was the managing director at Guinness, reached out to Norris and Ross McWhirter, twins who owned a fact-finding agency, my dream job, and they compiled the first book.
What, per se, does a fact-finding business do?
In 1955? No idea. I have no idea.
Squeezed out by Google?
You know what? Maybe a little separate pod will be on the Werther twins.
Maybe Encyclopedia Britannica
Sorry,
took them down.
Werther twin.
Mick Werther.
Encyclopedia, excuse you.
Sorry. My bad.
Encyclopedia.
My bad.
Yeah. So that's how we got the Guinness Book of World Records. And also, he was not knighted because of his work with Guinness in the World Record Book, unfortunately. He was knighted for being it was a very long title. He was knighted in 1943 for wartime service. He's had a very interesting life. You beaver, man.
Whenever you're knighted, do you have to put on your application what you're hoping to be knighted for?
Yes.
Can it be a list of accomplishments? Can it be like, oh, you single-handedly help us win World War II, but also, you gave us the Guinness Book of World Records.
Do you think he got his position at Guinness because he was a knight? Like, is that like the key to the city? You get to do anything you want for the rest of time?
Maybe.
Tell me one thing that Sir Ian McKellen or Sir Patrick Stewart, Sir Elton John couldn't do.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Was Lennon ever knighted? Probably not.
I don't think so.
He was too anti-establishment in his penthouse.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any British people I can ask about knighthood.
I would be curious to learn more about it.
Well,
it could be I bet it's a short stuff if we're being for realsies.
Probably is, yeah. But if you know anything about knighthood, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. Hit us up on TikTok, X, Instagram, YouTube. Shoot us an email at cashexchangepod@gmail.com.
I was having this discussion earlier, and I don't know what the answer is. I couldn't find anything online. But what do you call the action of posting something on X? When you were on Twitter, you would post a tweet.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on X, you post a...
Oh, shit.
A what?
What?
A what?
Couldn't tell you.
You say bullshit?
I did.
You post bullshit on X?
Mm-hmm. Not just X. You post bullshit on most social medias. That's kind of the point.
I only post
Not
gold,
if you're
man.
a business. Not if you're a business. But for personal use, generally speaking, it's just nonsense. This is a segue that, like, we don't really need to get too deep into. But did you hear that Sam Bankman-Fried said that he believes that we're in the dead internet now? Or that we're, like, heading there fast, basically?
That's Chat GPT guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
The OpenAI dude.
Yep.
I have believed in that for quite some time, but it's a little jarring to hear one of the biggest players in the tech space right now say that he also believes that nothing online is real anymore. We are,
I mean,
for the record.
Isn't, as far as we know.
Probably.
Or we're just deep simulation. But isn't that just like the kitschy thing to do now for these tech giants? Elon, Zuckerberg, just to make all these grand sweeping claims, and that like Musk is be very, very careful with AI. But hey, here's literally AI in every single thing I do. Here's Bankman-Fried. Hey, we have to be very, very cautious with AI. Anyways, here's ChatGPT 19.
Mm-hmm. Sam Altman. My bad. Not Bankman-Fried.
Yeah, isn't Bankman-Fried like in prison?
I believe so, yeah.
Or something with his homely girlfriend?
What?
Very ugly woman. Was his accomplice in whatever he got wrapped up in.
I have a decent knack for once a story has reached its conclusion, just forgetting about it.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much that happens every single day that I don't have the capacity to keep it all locked up in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I get snippets of things, and that's usually where it ends because I don't pursue the story further because I would spend all my time just wrapped up in a bunch of nonsense that at the end of the day has little to no effect on my life. So,
Yeah. Anyway, that was the end of my little segue. We brought it up a good amount in the conspiracy theory episode, so I just wanted to circle back for a moment.
mm,
Do you know what qualifies to be a Guinness record?
I know that you have to pay to have someone come out to observe it.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you, I guess that's all I know about it.
So the application fee is, I want to say, $500.
Mm.
Oh wait, no. To expedite it, it's between 800 and 1,000.
Oh, no way.
The timeline for application to review is at the moment 12 weeks, which is actually not nearly as long as I thought it would be. I don't know
That's
how
the
long I thought it would be,
expedited
but I thought
or standard?
no. That is, I think, standard because I looked it up
Huh.
on the actual Guinness website, and
Mm-hmm.
they said it was 12 weeks. So I would imagine that's their general turnaround.
Hmm.
But I was expecting at least 6 months to
Yeah.
double that.
Yeah. 12 weeks seems pretty. I mean, how many satellite offices they working out of?
I remember, so I've applied to a billion jobs in the past 4 years or
Is
so.
this one of them?
I have applied for Guinness for one of their offices, so there has to be something either remote or near DFW because it
Huh.
would have been a couple years ago probably.
Huh.
But
They
I've
hiring?
definitely applied to be a member of the Guinness team. So the records have to be measurable, breakable, standardizable, and verifiable. Alongside that, they have to have
Hmm.
video proof or a Guinness rep present for the record breaking.
You can do it with video.
Hmm?
You can send in a video. Huh.
Yeah. I think it
Okay.
would depend on the specific thing that you're breaking, whether or not they would need a person there or they could just watch you do it. And that's probably going to change with AI and all that jazz.
Is it the
Some
same
things like
cost for uh if you submit a video versus if someone has to come out to do it?
that is a good question. Um, so there is not a standardized price for the uh, adjudicators. That doesn't sound right. No, no, that's right. There is
They
no
all
set
just get to
price
throw their own quote
for.
out.
I would imagine it depends on how far you would have to have the person travel, and so they can't
Hmm.
give you a standard thing. Because if you're in the middle of Iowa and the closest person's in Texas, then that's going to be pretty decent travel cost.
Yep.
Um, the general timeline from application to response is 12 weeks. If you wanted to pay the $800 to $1,000 to expedite the process, it will shorten it to 5 days,
Huh.
which is insane.
So what possible reason is it like, hey, we're doing this thing. Hey, do you think this could be a world record? But like you need to it's like 6 days out. And so you're like, oh, we can expedite this. Like, what would be the reason why someone would pay a premium on getting it expedited?
Uh, I think it would be helpful if one of your if your record specifically is one of those things that requires a lot of people, because it's
Mm,
not like you're gonna have a 5 day review period and then you just get the person out there.
mm-hmm.
And so if you have the most people named Kyle gathered in one specific place, which was
In Kyle, Texas.
was it Kyle or yeah,
It
I
was
think it
Kyle.
was in yeah. So if you're like gathering all of the Kyles, then you can't narrow it down to like I need everyone to be here on September 12th.
Mm-hmm.
You can't like have it locked down if you don't know that there's actually going to be a record that you're technically able to break.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you can expedite it to 5 days if you're on a tight turnaround for some reason.
And so maybe we should have discussed this at the beginning, but what are the benefits to being in the Guinness Book of World Records? Just bragging rights?
Bragging rights.
Yeah, that's it. They don't have like for the
Hall of
Masters.
Fame.
Every year around the time of the Masters, all the winners gather for a meal. There's none of that.
Feels very dinner for schmucks. And I don't mean that to say anything negative about people who have actually claimed Guinness World Records. I'm saying that in a sense that is just a large collection of people with very, very
Just-
niche interests, like doing the
Yes.
worm for 30 feet. I don't know what a long amount of worm
worming.
is. I don't know what the average travel.
You would have to be in multiple miles. Should we do a live lookup to see if what the world's longest the worm is?
So it is a Guinness record.
Oh man. Dang.
It was achieved in July of 2013. Do you want to guess how long
Joel I'm looking at it
Masuda
right now.
did the worm?
From San Jose, California. That
It's funny that you started that with from San Jose, California, like he wormed into a different city. He wormed from San Jose to San Francisco.
Yeah. Can you imagine going through Oakland, doing the worm on your way to San Francisco? You'd definitely be shot.
He wormed for a total of 1 minute and 28.16 seconds.
That seems
which is not nearly as long as I thought it would be.
I'm not saying that I have any interest in beating this record, but I am saying that I definitely could. I think most people could.
You think you could beat 150 or 195 feet traveled by worm?
Yeah.
When was the last time
gotta,
you personally did?
I just got to tone up my abs. Get them rock hard.
I don't think I've done the worm in my life. I don't know what muscle groups it requires.
Yeah. I mean, are you allowed to wear any padding? What are the stipulations to this?
The hell out of fruit.
Well, that's part of the record.
I guess. I don't know. All of these are so specific. There is a rule against hyperspecificity, and I don't know what that means. I was trying to find like guidelines on who is to say what is too specific.
Just gut instinct. I mean, like, is it longest distance traveled by doing the worm at 2:00 on a Wednesday?
That's okay. Yeah, I can understand it where the line is probably drawn, but I still feel like you having a line against hyperspecificity is too broad a net.
Yeah. And I do want to remind everyone that I had no idea distance traveled by doing the worm was a record in the Guinness World Record. I was just trying to think of the most ridiculous thing that I could think of as something that would be in the Guinness Book of World Records, and I guess I was right. So
I was looking up like the fun recent things that have won Guinness records, and one of the ones that I found was the largest the world's largest gathering of people in dinosaur costumes in LA. That
In
feels
in
to me
LA,
in LA.
that was part
Well,
of it.
no, it was like
Oh, it just
the
happened to
thing
be
happened
in
in
LA.
LA, yeah.
Gotcha.
But it was the world's largest gathering of people in dinosaur costumes. And that feels very specific because you could do that with it's the largest gathering of people in I don't know why I couldn't think of a single other like Freddy Krueger masks.
Different.
I couldn't think of a single other outfit.
Yeah, yeah. So that seems like it breaks the hyper specificity because then it's just the people. It's just the largest group of people gathered in costumes.
Yeah, every convention.
So again, who decides the line for hyper specificity?
I couldn't find a good bar. They don't have any like general guidelines for what would probably not pass because it's too specific.
Do they have a helpline that you can call?
I don't think so. I think they have like a help email, which would make a ton of sense because if you're really raring to go on your record, it would make sense that you would just be spamming their phone.
Hmm. Okay. I mean, I think we're a little late to the podcast party to insert uh, ourselves into any of those record possibilities, but I bet we could find something.
The most downloaded episode of a podcast was the Adam Carolla show. Somehow,
Huh?
would never have guessed that one. I would have thought it would have been a Joe Rogan
A Rogan, yeah.
or the Kelsey one with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, yeah. Or Mark Maron got into the podcast game real early.
Okay.
So maybe one of his. I mean, I guess that would be more longest running than it would be
It
most
would have been
downloads of an episode. Does it?
super
It's so.
dethroned.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if it was one of the earliest podcasts, yeah.
Oh yeah. What is the? So are you looking at the most downloaded episode right now? Record?
No,
Oh,
that's just a thing that I remembered from earlier.
I'd be curious what the
Subject matter.
subject matter was. Yeah. These days he's going real hard into Gavin Newsom.
Okay.
He's got a lot of bones to pick with Newsom. It's funny that him and Kimmel had the same inception, but are completely polar opposites of each other.
Oh,
And
it has been dethroned.
now,
So it was not a specific episode. It was the Adam Carolla show, which had the Guinness World Record for the most downloaded podcast with 59 million unique downloads between March of 2009 and March of 2011. The show's official record-setting period is over, and it continues to be popular. Though other shows like the Joe Rogan Experience and Stuff You Should Know have surpassed its download numbers in recent years.
hey, SYSK, good for them. Shout out to Josh and Chuck.
My dream podcast, yes.
Yeah. Have you seen Chuck recently?
I don't know that I've seen Chuck ever.
Oh. Well, did you? I mean, they used to have like they had a show for a short while. They talk about it on the podcast and how
Yeah, I've never seen it.
it was not well received. But yeah, Chuck used to be a pretty rotund dude. Now he's just like a beanpole.
Oh, okay.
He's working that Ozempic face.
Was he really?
Nah, I don't know if it was Ozempic, but yeah, pretty drastic weight loss. Good for him.
Look that up once the episode's over.
I don't know. Like I said, the whole it seems like a not really a PR stunt because I don't know many people that talk about Guinness World Records. I think it is like I don't know. I mean, do you think that people younger than us have any clue what Guinness World Records are? How well do you think those books sell these days?
They still sell pretty well. I was looking at metrics on their fact sheet on the website.
Mm-hmm.
I think it said like 1.7 million books were sold last year, if I remember correctly. I don't have the little infographic thing pulled up anymore.
So, according to Google AI, the perks of being a Guinness World Record holder includes global recognition, which I guess if you're just basing that off of being in a book that is available to the globe, then that one checks out. A powerful sense of personal accomplishment and increased opportunities for media attention, endorsements, book deals, and community involvement.
Okay. This article on USA Today said 187,000 copies were sold last year.
187,000?
Yeah.
Didn't the one before that say like 1 point something million?
That was data from the same infographic, but I don't know if it was linked to that. Like, it was data for a lot of things. It included the amount of people who applied in 2024, the amount of people who actually were accepted in 2024. Like, it was a lot of numbers. I remember 1.7 million, but I don't remember specifically what it was. Thought that was the amount of books, but quite possibly not.
The Guinness World Record for the richest record holder is not a single person, but depends on whether you mean historically or currently. With the record for the richest person ever held by John D. Rockefeller. And the record for the richest person male currently held by Elon Musk. Richest female is
Oprah?
Alice Walton.
Oh.
Of Walmart. Money.
Walmart acclaim. While we're on the topic of stats, in 2024, would you like to guess how many records are currently held as of a year ago? Because I don't have the stats for 2025.
Shoot me with the stats.
So as of 2024, there were nearly 70,000 active records. So
Cheese
you
and
guessing the
crackers.
worm, or the longest distance traveled by worm, was the odds were in your favor on that one. There's a lot of records. On top of that, in the year 2024, the Guinness company saw nearly 50,000 new applications.
And what's the
So-
average per year that they approve?
They approved 3,300 applications last year.
Of 50,000?
Of 50,000. 3,300
Okay.
people actually got records.
So maybe they're not as just willy-nilly, as flippant with it as I thought they were. Huh.
That said, there's some weird stuff on that list.
Yeah.
But before I get into that, I wanted to go back just a little bit. There were some disqualifiers,
Ooh.
red flags to the Guinness people. Those qualifiers include, but are not limited to, anything that harms animals, damages the environment, or involves a person under the age of 16, which are all very reasonable things.
16.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. I thought it would be 18. Not 100% sure why that number, but one of the reasons that the harming animals thing came to be was because there was a record-holding cat for the most obese animal.
Oh, Garfield. Is this like a BMI thing? How could they narrow it down?
46 pounds.
How could they narrow that down to the most obese animal?
Cat.
Wouldn't it be like the heaviest cat? Fattest cat?
Did I not say cat?
Well, no, you said it was a cat, but what's the actual title of the record?
The heaviest cat.
Oh.
It was the Guinness World Records for the fattest cat.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They retired all of the similar records because people wanted their cats to be record holders, and so they were just feeding them and not taking any kind of care for them.
Like
So,
a pate situation.
Correct.
Huh. Okay, well, that one makes sense.
Also,
So there's no
Yes.
kids that can hold Guinness World
Chomp.
Records. Oh, my Lanta.
46 pounds. Think of
Good
that in terms
Lord.
of your children. I don't know what they weigh because I don't know how.
That's
Their
like
concept, but
the entirety of the youngest.
yeah, that cat weighs the same as your youngest child.
Oh, my gosh.
One thing that I am very, very surprised is not allowed for the Guinness records is excessive eating. I would think that would be their, no pun intended, bread and butter.
Huh. So, like, Joey Chestnut isn't in the Guinness World Record?
Not from what I could see. They banned excessive eating, and like I understand it from it's dangerous and you're putting yourself at risk for health reasons and choking reasons. But like of all of the things that there are records for,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's such a massive like fan base around excessive eating.
So, they don't make a distinction between excessive eating and competitive eating?
Uh,
Because,
that's a good
like,
question.
excessive eating could be like longest streamed mukbang. So if you were just eating nonstop on a stream for, I don't even know how long those last. I assume they take a long time. 24 hours.
I can't
That
imagine a thing that would make
is
me more
different
homicidal.
from like Joey Chestnut on the 4th of July downing almost 100 hot dogs in 5 minutes or whatever it is. So I wonder if there's a
I
distinction there.
I feel like there has to be. I might have to look a little bit more into that. Uh, as far as the Nathan's hot dog competition, there is not a single more nauseating piece of television than the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
It's pretty
There
gnarly.
was it's gross. There was a time when I worked in a like sports bar-ish restaurant, so they just had like massive TVs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
One 4th of July, I was working, not knowing that that was the day of the hot dog eating contest, and so every one of our TVs was tuned to that, and I was like, I can't think of a single thing more appetizing. Like, who wants to watch this while they're eating still not good food, but
One
you want to
one of
watch
the
someone house 100 hot dogs? There are a lot of record holders whose goal it is to be the person with the most world records.
mm-hmm.
One of them, his name is Sonny Molina. He has a particular goal to hit or to collect the world's largest number of world records. I found some
Very
different
meta.
numbers yeah. I found some different numbers as to how many he owns. I saw 17 somewhere and I saw 12 somewhere else, but I couldn't find like a specific list of everything that he has under his belt right now, possibly because they've been usurped at this point.
If
I don't
only
know
there
if
were
that would still
some
count for him.
sort of collection of world records that people could hold in the form of maybe like a book or
It would be
something.
really helpful. We should invent that.
Huh. I'll put that down on my brainstorming list.
Yeah. The some of the records that he holds are the world's largest collection of Pringles, largest collection of Skull drinkware,
Wait, hold on.
large
Hold on. Back it up a little bit. Singular Pringles? Pringles cans?
and
Pringles cans, okay. Like full size? What about the mini ones?
no,
Like little
just the big
lunch
ones.
ones? Or what about the ones that are just like little plastic with foil on top?
No, full size Pringle cans.
Eh, uh, okay. That just, I mean, I feel like there are homeless people they just don't have the means. And that's where we get to the financial inequality in this country, that these people could be record holders. They could
Mhm.
be, but they can't because they are held down by a society that demands upwards of $500 just to certify that could change their life.
They don't demand $500 to certify. If you want to expedite the process, then you can pay for it, but you don't. I don't think have to pay to apply.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought no matter what, like the 12-week or the expedited.
Not from what I saw.
Huh. I thought no matter what you had to pay.
God, imagine how much money they'd be raking in with 50,000 applications all paid
That would be
on top of
that.
book sales and
I mean that would probably
records.
that would probably give them less manure to have to sift through, even if it was $5 application fee. If you want someone to look over what you got, then it'll cost you $5. There could very easily be people less fortunate of less means that could have these world records, but we live in a society that demeans them. and doesn't afford them those opportunities to have
Sure.
the world record for the most Pringles cans.
Yeah.
And what were his other accomplishments?
So the number of Pringles cans that he had was, I think, somewhere in like mid 600s.
Oh
So
my! He didn't even break 4 digits.
as far as the like replicability, like you could fairly easily get more than 600 cans of Pringles. I wouldn't recommend it. I think it is a absolutely pointless thing to collect,
I
especially because
mean,
I would imagine those aren't empty cans of Pringles. So you're just buying them for the show.
I would be willing to pursue breaking that record
Out of spite.
as a form of protest against the inequality towards homeless people in this country.
Okay. One final say on the amount of money that it costs to be put into the running.
Okay.
It is free for existing record titles. It is
Oh,
$5 for a new record proposition. And then if you want to get it expedited from there, it's 800 to 1,000. So if you were trying to beat the dude with the longest worm move, then you could do it for free. If you were trying to make something new, I can't even think of a thing that's more ridiculous than any of the ones that I've looked up already. But if you were trying to find something new, then you would have to pay them an administration fee, possibly on top of $800.
so you'd pay $5 for them to add another line to their book,
Yes.
but you wouldn't have to pay anything to erase someone else's name and insert yours.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's a little better.
Yeah. The other things that he owns the records for,
Mm-hmm.
some of them at least. He owns the largest collection of skull drinkware, the
Okay.
largest collection of mini skateboards.
Do they have to be
leather-
tech decks?
I don't believe so.
Are they
I
brand
saw
specific?
the collection and they didn't look like they were all tech decks.
Oh.
And leather postcards, which are a thing that I did not know existed before now. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a leather postcard is. I don't
A
think I've
leather
ever seen one.
postcard.
He also had salt and pepper packets from fast food restaurants.
Okay, so that's just theft.
Maybe he just eats at fast food places all the time and doesn't use the salt and pepper packets. It's not theft.
Huh.
He's
Well,
theoretically
leather
a paid customer.
postcards are exactly what you would think they were.
Yeah.
They are just rectangles of leather, usually with something embossed or written on them.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
He doesn't only have collections as his world records, though. He also owns the world record for the longest barefoot Lego run.
Okay, see, that's actually something. Do they check his feet beforehand?
For the spray-on shoes from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah. Any form of
I hope they
protective
did.
wear.
No, he had a world record for barefoot marathons.
No, so
Which
this
I
guy's got
can't-
like a foot thing.
Yeah. I can't imagine a stretch of 26 miles that I would ever be willing to walk barefoot. I like being barefoot, but I just can't. Like, I feel like you would be guaranteed to catch something.
I prefer my human feet, if I'm being honest, but I don't know. I mean, I think that probably pretty warm in the winter.
I'm glad I
don't know.
traded up.
Yeah, well, I bet you get a lot more traction now with those claws. So, I mean, I'm sure it has its perks and its downfalls, just like everything in life.
Hmm. Do you think there's a world record for the longest toenails like there is for fingernails?
I can't see why not.
I don't want to look it up.
No,
But I'm
because then you run the
curious.
risk of seeing pictures of it.
I know, but I'm curious. Like, I mean, it's easier to operate with just obscenely long fingernails because you don't have to like keep them covered, but like you would never be able to wear shoes. Or
Yeah, you'd
would you
just be
only wear
straight
flip
sandals.
flops? Would you go barefoot? Did those curl like your fingernails would?
I would
So many
assume so.
questions.
Would you have to wear like platform flip flops? That way, there's some room for them to just hang out.
Oh God.
Longest toenails.
Nope, I'm doing
This is gonna be so gross.
Are you also looking it up?
Uh huh. Oh, she's rocking the whole set.
She's got the acrylics. Let's go. She is in platform sandals.
Fingers and toes. This is the worst.
How? What? Oh,
Hmm.
God.
Okay, the combined length is 87 inches.
Oh,
That's lame. She began. Okay, I mean, this was 9 years worth of dedication. Hey, from Compton.
cool.
Wonder if she knew Eazy-E or Cube.
I don't like that I looked that up.
No, I could have done without seeing that.
I want that Men in Black mind eraser thingy.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe you have seen one. Maybe you have had one used on you and you just don't remember it.
Can they come back? Can I summon them? Do I have to see an alien first?
I think you have to see an alien before Tommy Lee Jones wastes his time. He's old.
That's fair. I wouldn't want to waste his time, and Will Smith is too busy singing to sold out
Mm.
AI crowds.
Oh man, his downfall. I mean, it was well before the slap. Slap didn't help,
Yeah.
but no, he's got new music. I mean, obviously he's got new music, but yeah, the music video before the AI music video, because it's funny because not a single person came out and said that wasn't AI. I was there. I was an extra. Not one singular person.
Did
And
those
then
shows happen where the whole thing's done by AI?
yeah.
I didn't.
I mean,
I thought he
I
still had
mean,
shows.
have you seen ads for Will Smith's tour? I haven't.
I just thought that I was on the right side of the internet. I don't want to
I'm a
participate in that.
well-traveled person.
Yeah.
And I have never once in recent memory seen, hey, come check out Will Smith on tour. But no, you know how you beat those allegations of, hey, this is definitely just all AI, right? And not just like, hey, yeah, some of the people in the crowd may be AI to make it a little fuller, is by having someone that can confirm, yes, I was at this show. It definitely wasn't as full as it shows in the music video, but I was there. Not a single person came out and said anything like that. And then if there's
World's worst comeback
allegations,
tour.
if there's allegations of you faking your crowd size, you shoot some behind the scenes stuff. You say, hey, this is how we made this music video. Did you do that? No, you didn't, William. You did not do that. Because you can't do that. Because there's nothing there. Because you were maybe on a stage, probably on just a green screen, and you filmed a music video, and you can't take risks like that when your career is already so deep in the shitter that there's almost nothing that could pull you out of it. You got cucked by your wife on her podcast. You lost your mind on Chris Rock, and then immediately got an award. And then you decide, well, hey, movies aren't working anymore. And I watched Bad Boys, the newest one. And the entire time, all I was thinking about was a slap and what a chode this dude is. So you can't watch you can't watch him anymore. And so he was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go into music. I'm going to go back to my roots. I'm going to go to music. I'm not going to say any cuss words. I'm just going to be very weird around girls that are much too young to be interested in me. And the first music video, you should check out the first one. It's like he's teeny tiny, but he's surrounded by all these ladies. And it's like, it's dad rap.
Okay.
It's like if dad jokes were a person and then decided to rap is what that first video is. And then the next one comes out with the AI stuff. It's just it's cuckoo bananas. And whoever is telling him, "Hey, this is what you need to do next," probably needs to be fired.
I feel like he's just gone rogue.
Yeah, he's lost it. And hopefully he finds his way again. He finds his pursuit of happiness again.
Yeah. He kind of feels like he's on the same playing field right now as Ryan Reynolds. Like Ryan Reynolds still has a good sized platform, but like as the days go on, I feel like more and more stuff is coming out about how just generally shitty he is because his wife tanked his career and now everyone's coming for his throat. Not that he's not probably a shitty person. I think
Birds of a feather flock together.
the large majority of people in Hollywood are, but
You know what is the funniest part of that whole fallout is the fact that you couldn't go, I don't know, like 6 scrolls on TikTok or wherever you get your short form videos, Instagram reels or uh, YouTube shorts.
platforms that we're on.
Yes, we are Cash Exchange Pod, or you can reach us by our email cashexchangepod@gmail.com. But you would, hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile.
Mhm.
I do all the advertising so we don't have to get these slick whatevers and charge you an arm and a leg. Well, guess what they're doing now? Ryan Reynolds is no longer the face of Mint Mobile.
Mhm.
And
Well, he
it's
sold off Mint
so
and
funny.
Aviation, didn't he?
I don't know. I mean, as far as I know, he is still involved in it in some capacity, but that would be smart of him to maybe fade into the background a little bit, which I'm sure is killing his ego.
I think his whole shtick is just a little played out these days.
Yeah.
Like it worked really well in Waiting and Deadpool and 1,000 other movies. But at some
hmm
point, like, what are we doing? Why are you still hiring him for things?
I mean, that's why he was in our One Trick Pony episode.
Yeah.
Uh, because he has one trick and he did it well, and now people aren't as receptive to it anymore. I mean, I was a big fan. I liked him in Free Guy,
Yeah.
and that
So that
was
was a semi departure from.
yeah. I mean, there was still a whole lot of Ryan Reynolds isms in there, but for the most part, it was different enough.
Yeah.
But no, when all the Baldoni lively stuff started ramping up, yeah, just opinion shifted real quick. You think Deadpool has any kind of Guinness records? Most curse words in a comic book movie, or is that too hyper whatever specific?
I mean, I don't think that would be too hyper specific, but I also think that there's superhero movies like Superhero Movie that probably breaks that.
Records for the most viewed movie trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine in 24 hours.
Makes sense.
Longest career as a live action Marvel character set by Wesley Snipes for his Blade cameo in the same film.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Largest collection of Deadpool memorabilia held by Gareth Peter Fellini. I've never seen Fellini spelled with a P A H. That's weird.
Fellini?
So, PAHLINEY.
That is
Yeah.
an interesting last name.
Liney. Yeah. So there we go. See, even when we go on tangents, it all comes back around.
Circling back. Do you want to know some of the weirdest records that I could find?
I do. Yes, please.
This is not an exhaustive list because there are 70,000. I did not go
One by one.
anywhere too deep on that one. Fastest time to spell the alphabet with your nose.
What?
Yeah,
Uh,
actual record.
how, and like Morse code?
Keyboard. They had like a desktop keyboard. Just not head banging against a desktop. Woody the Woodpecker.
Seems like a great way to get whiplash.
For the record, that one was 17 seconds. It took them
Mild
17
concussion.
seconds to nose type things on the keyboard.
But so it's got to be QWERTY specific, I'm assuming, on a
I would
standard
imagine.
QWERTY keyboard.
Tallest stack of hats worn at once. 3 feet and 6 inches. I feel like that one would be tough to beat. But I know what they meant, and it was just like a whole bunch of like regular sized hats. But in my head, I was picturing Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
And then Chicken Dip and Dippadome.
Oh, good gravy. So are these like fedoras?
They
Are
were,
they
I think, cowboy
Newsies
hats.
caps? Oh,
Or they were like felted hats. So it was like cowboy and like bowler, and I think just like that kind of like style.
huh. Okay. I mean, I think you could reach 3+ feet pretty easily with cowboy hats. I mean, the true test should be you walk around with them. If you can do a lap with your 3 feet and they stay intact. I could balance all kinds of stuff on my head and stay completely still and be fine.
Oh, it was broken.
Dang.
It was broken last year. And instead of 3 feet and 6 inches, it was 4 feet and 9 inches as of July of last year. It doesn't explain. The thing that like kind of irritates me about the Guinness records is that it doesn't explain any of the context around it, which is a lot of one of the toughest things about trying to research for this episode, and also one of the hardest things about having a conversation about it. As like, yeah, if we were just surface level trying to be like, yeah, what was the tallest stack of hats that a person's ever worn? But like, was it just like you built it? Oh, we're good. You got a picture, we're done? Or did they have to walk around with it? Did they have to balance it for 60 seconds? Like, what are we talking? Those are all varying levels of world record worthy.
Yeah, I agree. So I definitely think that those should be added into, especially for dumb stuff like that. Like just stacking stuff. Okay, if you can stack it, great. But we need to make sure that this isn't a legit thing.
One that I believe should absolutely be disqualified for its hyperspecificity. Most balloons burst with a fork in 1 minute. Sorry to the globophobes out there.
Hey, hopefully Emily's not listening. No, I did exaggerate her globophobia a little bit. Not completely, but she wants everyone to know that she is not in fact terrified of the existence of inflated balloons.
Okay.
But okay, so I think that would need to be one that has an in-person representative to check the fork. Is it a standard fork or is it a sharpened fork? Is it essentially just 4 little knives?
Yeah.
Because that would...
The trident. It's 3 little stabby bits.
Yeah. So, I mean, that one seems a little hinky. And I feel like if I had a specialty fork, my balloon popping fork, I could easily break a record for however many in a minute. Yeah.
197.
197. The real challenge with that would be to fill 197 balloons. and be in a space that can accommodate 197 balloons.
Yeah, you have to like chase down the balloons to stab
Are
them
they
at some
taped
point unless you're
down?
in.
Are they locked
I
down to where you just
I feel like the way that situation makes sense to me is it's a balloon or it's a like small-ish room. It's filled with
Mhm.
enough balloons that like you don't technically have to move a ton. You just have to like
Yeah.
stab downwards.
Yeah. Until you get yourself in the leg with your cheating fork. And you hit an artery. What an embarrassing way to die. He died
You're out
doing what he
here Ricky
loved.
Bobbying yourself.
Chasing
Stabbing
Guinness
balloons with a fork.
records. I am so paralyzed, and I'll prove it. Don't do it, Ricky. Don't do it.
And lastly, the heaviest weight held by the human beard. How much weight do you think that your beard could hold?
I don't know. I'm not up on my whatever biotin, whatever the vitamin is that strengthens your hairs. But I don't know. I feel like okay. You probably don't have the answer to this, but maybe someone out there does. What is it? Single strand, or is it like the
Beard, whole thing.
okay? But one loop.
Would that matter?
It would because in a previous life I was a certified crane operator, and I was also head rigger in charge. And if you know anything about being a rigger? No,
Stop.
rigger. All right. So,
Ridiculous.
being a certified I haven't made these jokes in forever. A certified rigger. You have to go through charts of what you can lift and what certain lifting straps are rated for, and different orientations means that they are rated for different weights. And then with the crane, you also have, if you have just a single line, if you've got double line, if you've got triple line, then you like multiply the strength of that single cable. So
Okay.
if you have some sort of elaborate pulley system in your beard, it stands to reason that you could lift or at least hold with the same beard 4 times, 10 times its normal rated capacity.
Mhm.
So if you just do one, like you just feed it through a weight and then you just hold the other end, that's going to be one maximum capacity. But if you looped it through a couple times and then held it, you could easily do 10 times that.
Okay.
So I think that if they are going to put forth these records and they're going to give them these titles, I think the titles at least need a little more clarity on what these people did in order to achieve them. If you go on their website, can you see their submission videos? Or
There's a
can you
picture of this
see the
dude.
proof? Did he just loop it through once?
Hold on. Sending it to you now.
And what'd you say the weight was?
I didn't. I asked you what you thought your beard could hold.
I mean, right now, there's no way I'd be able to loop it through anything. But I think probably, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds, somewhere in there.
Could you lift an entire person? This guy did. 140 pounds.
Huh. Okay. So if the person just like did a couple loops around, does it say how long the beard was?
So you can see
Where'd you send it to?
I texted it to you.
I haven't gotten anything yet. It's got to cross the Android iPhone barrier.
Mm-hmm. He's Lithuanian.
But so in this video, give me a rough estimate of length of beard.
I don't know what the length of. Oh, it looks like it goes to about
Boob.
about like
Okay.
his chest.
Okay. So
It's a decently long beard.
yeah, you're probably not going to be able to wrap too many times around that, but no, I mean, okay, that one is. I mean, that's something. Oh, yeah, it's a little wispy. I don't know. I'll give him that one. That one is a feat. That may be
Picture
the
that I sent
first
you
one.
is this. He's got a little like
Like
hook
she's in a
that's
harness.
attached.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because then the center of gravity is okay. Yeah. Maybe I take back what I said about it being a feed. It is something. I mean, as far as the ones that we've mentioned so far, it's not just accumulating garbage and it's not just risking your own hygiene. So
Horrifying
I
hoarding.
will say that is the first one that I can say, okay, that's something. But no, maybe I was a little distant or doubtful of what my beard could do. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't have any of the details on this one because I couldn't find anything. But
Hmm.
there's also the fastest motorized toilet, which is 55 miles per hour. I have no idea what that means. I'd like to. I'd like to know what that means. How does the
Okay.
toilet go 55 miles per hour? What does that mean?
In order for that to be worthy in my eyes, it would have to be a fully functional toilet. It can't just be a toilet that is acting as a chair. So if it is just a place for you to sit so that you can
Uh-huh.
go 55 miles an hour down the road, then you just made a very uncomfortable go-kart.
It
Like
was sponsored by DC. It's a very uncomfortable go-kart.
yes, no. Okay. No, no. That is just something that you threw a toilet on and then
Uh,
there better be a hole cut out in all those flame retardant clothes he's wearing to make it a functional toilet, or else it's nothing.
The guy
And
who made it calls it the highly advanced water closet.
the water closet isn't the toilet. The water closet is the entire room.
Yeah, if you're outside, the whole world is your water closet.
Oh.
Fastest motorized bathroom?
Is it just a porta potty on wheels?
A road legal bog standard, a motorcycle and sidecar hidden under a bathroom set consisting of a toilet, bathtub, sink, and laundry bin, which can travel at a rate of 68 kilometers per hour.
What is that in freedom units?
42 miles per hour. Why would you not include a picture of that?
That's so silly, man. So silly.
Do I really have to get the book for this? I don't even know if it's in there. It should
Well,
be.
they got to have a reason for you to buy it somehow.
All of the pictures are just this like stock footage of a person scrubbing their bathroom. I don't want a fast scrubber for my bathroom. I want a fastest moving bathroom.
Uh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, I guess you're pooping on a train. You're probably going about 55 miles an hour, but can you imagine being on a non-enclosed toilet going 55 miles an hour and trying to take care of your business? Oh, you better hope that the wind doesn't catch the toilet paper roll. He's just leaving a giant streamer behind him.
That's part of the aesthetic, I think. That's so dumb. Why can't I see pictures of these things?
Just nonsense. It's what the world has come to.
Oh, there's also a world record for sitting on the toilet. 5
Mm,
days?
that
He set a goal of 168 hours and spent almost 5 days. He had to quit after 116 because his body couldn't handle it anymore. Do you still can you regain feeling in your legs after that? After
I,
116 hours on a
I
toilet?
wouldn't think so. You'd need
I
one of
think
those like vibrating platforms to jostle your legs while you're sitting there.
he was allowed 5 minutes every hour, which he could accumulate over several hours to use as sleeping time, or ironically, toilet breaks as his record attempt
Are you
pole wasn't
serious?
actually connected to plug.
What is the point?
Well, he's not gonna poop in front of the people.
Why not? Why not?
You know what?
That
They
should
did
be
come
part
to
of
see
it.
this man spend 116 hours on a toilet. He should have given the people what they want.
There were some auditors, or what are they called? What did you say they were called?
Adjudicators.
Adjudicators left there very disappointed.
He got 3 hours of sleep over 5 days. Just so that he could sit on a toilet he couldn't use.
Okay, so you can't eat yourself to death, but you can sit on a toilet for 5 days, and that's A-okay with the Guinness people? That is much more unhealthy and detrimental to your well-being than just eating for an extended period of time.
The longest pee record is 508 seconds, 8.5 minutes. How do you know that?
The longest
how do you know that's
pee
gonna
record?
happen? Yeah.
Like continual?
8.5 minutes, yeah.
How do you...
I don't know.
That's got to be terrible for your whatever the starting and stopping. I mean, I don't think that's your blood. What do they say that damages?
Your pelvic floor?
Oh, isn't that it damages your pelvic floor or makes it stronger?
It damages it.
Oh,
I think. If you do it like while you're peeing, I think it's bad for you. If you're just doing it for the fun of it, I think it's not.
what if you're doing it while you're American? How about that? God, I'm on a roll. We should record all these at 1:00 in the morning.
And on that note, do you have any final thoughts?
Do I have any final thoughts? Yes. Most Guinness Book of World Records are stupid, and use your time more wisely. Or don't. I don't care. I don't know you. If that's what you want your legacy to be, that you have disgusting, gross, nasty nails, then do it. Whatever.
There are cooler world records.
There are, but I'm focusing on the gross ones. That
There
these
is a dude
people
with
need to do better things with their time.
The guy with the largest collection of Crocs, which is 3,569 pairs. His name is Doogie Sand Tiger.
I think
I don't know if this is a Vin Diesel situation and he just opted for his name to be that. This is a Moneybags Big Wiener kind of situation.
Yeah.
You could be
Moneybags Big Wiener. I'm a callback.
If you try hard, if you follow your dreams, you too could be Doogie Sand Tiger or Moneybags Big Wiener. That's my final thought.
All right.
Set a world record tomorrow.
Yes, because apparently you can set a world record for anything.
For like $5. Why not?
There you go. And on that, we'll see you.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, YouTube.
Or shoot us an email.
Cash Exchange Pod, or send us an email at cashexchangepod@gmail.com. And we'll see you next time.